Hi, I'm an educator. Can I get my free breakfast today?
Sure can. I was just telling a teacher in front of you about it.
Oh, okay.
You're good, Mary. Hold on just a moment.
Okay. Can I get the egg McMuffin?
Yeah, you want that? It's okay.
And can I have iced coffee, but just cream, no sugar?
Oh,
Correct, no sugar, just cream.
no problem. Anything else?
That's all. And also comes with hash brown, right?
Yes, and
All right.
up to me.
Here's my ID. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Super excited. I just got my free McDonald's as an educator. I'm going to go back to school first and then eat. Alright, see you in a little bit. But the main important part is I got my McDonald's. I ordered a iced coffee, medium size with just cream, no sugar, and let's see what we have for breakfast. Thank you, McDonald's, for serving us food as educators. Okay, I got an egg McMuffin. Man, it's hard to see, I apologize. Still nice and hot. Alright, looks pretty good. Wish you can see it better, but let's eat. I usually don't eat breakfast food. I'm someone who can't eat really heavy things in the morning. Only from time to time, but not all the time. Oh, cheese is strong. Oh, I look tired. It's okay. It's worth it. It's free. I usually just eat toast and drink orange juice, so I will be very full for a long time. Didn't bring a heavy lunch this time around. I also like the egg. It looks pretty legit. The ham is good too. Are you more of a McMuffin person or a McBiscuit? They also have a biscuit, but I'm afraid it's too buttery for me in the morning. I have one more thing to eat too besides the coffee. There are 3 things in the set. I wish there's better lighting though for us. Here? No. Even worse. I'm like a ghost. If I ever go to McDonald's, my must-have food is the chicken nuggets with honey mustard or sweet and sour sauce, or the McChicken if I don't want to eat too much, because I also like their fries. I know it's not the best fries, but you know, still okay when you're craving for it. Almost done. How early do you get to work, especially educators? I try to get to school 40 to 45 minutes earlier to avoid traffic, but also no one photocopies first thing in the morning, so I get dibs. The ham is good, not too salty. In fact, this overall McMuffin, I don't feel like I need to take a sip of water or drink my coffee yet. I am quite pleased with this. It actually looks like what's on the pictures, you know, when you order. I'm tempted to get another one this week. Maybe not tomorrow, though. I mean, it's free and all, but I don't want to, get extremely round because of this week. I have other foods to eat. I really did put makeup on. My concealer clearly did not conceal. And this lighting. You guys, I found the torch option. Man, I have not done this before. At least you can see my face, but Okay. Well, I'm gonna introduce my favorite breakfast meal if I have to choose. Is it even a meal? My favorite breakfast food in McDonald's is hash browns. Wow, this is so clear. Let me eat it now. Hopefully I won't drop anything. I haven't had this in years. Crispy and crunchy on the outside. Inside it still has like real potato texture to it. I really like it. I think it shrunk a little bit since I was a kid, but that's okay. A bit oily, but it is fried food, so expect that. The only time I would eat this would be at the airport as a kid and there's nothing else to eat, or if hotel food is expensive, we would go to McDonald's and eat this for breakfast. Oh, there's no ketchup though. I would like squirt ketchup right here and then eat it. Super good. So sad I'm almost done, but I am getting full, so like I said, it's more than I usually eat. Not that you were wondering, but I just want to let you know that it is 41 degrees right now in my hometown, like right here right now. But I always, if there's a choice, I go for iced coffee. Are you someone who always goes for iced coffee even if it's freezing cold? I'm one of those people, and I'm someone who drinks coffee really slowly. Bubble tea too. I don't know, I just take a few sips and then 10 minutes later I take another sip, whereas my friends would just drink this all in like minutes. So yeah, that's just how I drink. So this will last for a while, and I like when the ice melts so it looks like I have more to drink, and if it's too sweet I wait for the ice to melt. But I do need a little bit of cream. I can't do like straight up black coffee, so let's see if it's any good. I actually have not tried this without sugar. I didn't know until I thought of it this morning. I was like, that's possible. So cheers, let's try it out. Strong indeed, but I like it. That's why I have ice. I would say it's on the stronger side, even though there's cream. I didn't want them to put sugar in the syrup because it does sweeten it too much, even if it's like a pump or half a pump. So I'd rather have the ice melt, and like I said, I can take forever in drinking this, so this will dilute a bit more and it won't be as strong. But I think their coffee's okay. Some people are like, ew, McDonald's coffee is gross, but I was like, you know, they're $1 for a small hot coffee, or maybe a little bit more for like iced coffee, but I think it's good for the price and what you get. If you like fancier coffees, go to like your local coffee shops. They will definitely have better coffee, but if you're in a rush and you just want a little bit of something to drink, I think McDonald's is okay. Alright folks, that is all for today. Thank you McDonald's for giving all educators free food this week. I am so happy. This made my Monday a lot better, and I hope it will be for all educators too. So check out very soon the next day eating McDonald's. Whoop. Hello, I am back, and so there was something a little interesting which I will tell you, but I went to 3 different McDonald's, but I always ordered the same thing. I got 3 different results, strangely enough. So the first time I went, I got a paper bag, you know, those to-go bags, nothing fancy. While on the websites and all the news, they were saying you will have a kids meal box with a little apple shaped like a heart, right? Specialized for teachers. I clearly did not get that. And then the second time, I got a Happy Meals box, and there are just, you know, different kids and people, right, showing different ethnicity, and I thought, oh, that's pretty sweet and cute, and I thought that was really nice. And this time around, I guess they're advertising Disney's 50th anniversary, or Disneyland, I should say. I just got an advertisement of that, not necessarily, you know, for teachers. And I was like, okay, the boxes, that's fine. It's not like, you know, I'm gonna keep it, but I was just curious to find that apple that some of my friends got, and I was like, oh, I wanted to see it. So anyways, that's that. the food itself has been very fresh and good. I think that's the consistent part, as in the hash browns and the McMuffin is super fluffy, soft. It looks legit, right? Not some of the bad or ugly looking ones people post online. So I am pleased with that. However, my body could not tolerate eating all of that in one setting. The first time I ate, which is the one I recorded, I was really happy. My body was happy. I was like, yes, I haven't had like a huge full-on breakfast in a really long time. I usually just eat a slice of toast with a bit of peanut butter, half a cup of orange juice, and ready to go. However, eating the McMuffin and the hash brown surprised my stomach, I guess, and it's like, what's going on? There's a lot of food coming in this, like, at 7 o'clock. And so I was full the entire day. I finished eating at 7:15 and I wasn't hungry or wasn't, wanting any food until 7 p.m. So like 12 hours later, did I want some food? And so that's just my body. I rarely, almost never have fried foods in the morning. So hash brown, it was so good, but I think my body was like, that's a little too much for me. So what I'm going to do with this breakfast, and also what I did the other day, was to eat it in different times of the day. Like instead of eating it all in one day, eating it all in one setting, I will take a few bites then, every time I feel like I want to eat a little bit. So instead of all at once, I'll just take a few bites every time, so then my body would be a little happier and, I can eat at the right time instead of, not being hungry for 12 hours. So, yeah. And the thing that bugged me a little bit in this case, these 3 times around, was the coffee. The first place I went, they were very sweet and they got the order that I wanted. Iced coffee with no cream. And in all the websites, all of the posts and updates and news, right, they said you can get a medium-sized hot coffee, iced coffee, or soda. And the first place gave me medium-sized iced coffee. The second place I went, I decided, it was really cold the next day, so I did order coffee, but I made it hot because it got super cold outside. And they gave me a small, and they did a good job saying, like, do you want sugar or cream in it? And so I had that and it was good, but it was small. And it didn't dawn on me until this time around, I wanted iced. And she said, oh, you have to pay like extra for iced coffee. And I was like, what? And I was like, you know what? It's free. I'm not going to complain. I'm very thankful for having free meals for my breakfast. So I was like, okay, I'll just have the hot coffee then. I'm fine with that too. And I was able to adjust the amount of sweetness and the amount of cream, etc. But in this case, I got a small again. So even though like nationwide it says, you can choose from the 3 breakfast sandwiches and then you can get a medium-sized drink, all 3 places were inconsistent. But again, this is free, y'all, so I'm just sharing what I observed. I am happy with it, except I wanted iced coffee today because it's not as cold. But that's okay, I can buy iced coffee elsewhere. But again, I just wanted to share what I noticed. And if you have gotten this deal, educators, did you have something similar to my situation? If you only went once, did yours align with mine? Please share it out, as I'm curious to see, different cities. I went to 3 different McDonald's around my area. And so I was just experimenting as well. And my conclusion is they're all slightly different. So yeah, again, thank you McDonald's for doing this. I appreciate it. So I'm just sharing my observations. I am still happy with what you have given me and to all the educators. But yeah, maybe consistency might help a little bit, as I was a little confused, but I didn't want to bring it up because it's not worth the time, right? So thank you McDonald's again for the free deals this week. Truly appreciate it. I hope this happens again next year. It really motivates me and I think other educators as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in another Yan Food Times. Woo! I'm going to go home and take a few bites of my food now.